to your two favorite realtors on the internet.
They're here.
Sandy Roberts.
Yep.
I am so pumped to be with you today, man.
Always an honor. Always. You're rocking Love It. I'm rocking a Love It hat. Listen, if you're interested in one of these hats, let me know.
That's right. One of these shirts.
Or one of these shirts.
And it's going into winter. We have sweatshirts.
Totally. Oh my gosh.
I know.
But I think it's the hat that's hottest.
It is.
I'm just going to say it right now. I love wearing it. In fact, you know, I'm kind of like hidden. I'm going a little incognito when I wear this hat. I'm ready to do business. Right. The hat and the boots. But it's a good looking hat. Derek Smith, former client, had an Instagram this week. He's killing the hat game. I mean, this is a good looking hat.
It's a good looking hat.
It says trucker hat, and you know, you can kind of see it in the back here, but black with the little brown Love It Properties logo. Dynamite. Who did it? Allison.
My wife.
There we go.
That's right.
Our marketing extraordinaire, our videographer.
Yep.
You're kind of, I would say you're CFO.
That's right.
CEO of you.
CEO.
Yeah.
COO and CEO.
Yes.
I'm the CFO.
Well, she's the complete C-suite. Let's be honest.
The
Right?
complete
I mean, let's be honest. Don't take any credit, Brian. You can't.
That's right. Guys, all right. So we got a packed episode for you this week. Like the rest of us, like we're all like kind of like shaking. Like, do we check Instagram? Do we not check Instagram?
What do we do?
You guys actually might not be like, we might not even have anyone see this later.
Okay.
Oh,
There's one.
We got some folks.
Yeah, there's one. Chase Jones, thanks for joining.
We got some folks.
You're the only one who's live with me right now.
That's
so,
right.
and I'll get back to you. I know you were interested in that video of what Love It posted. I will call you here in a second. Don't worry.
But
sorry,
guys.
Yes.
With that being said, like I hope that that everyone is patiently just getting through this week. Just getting through, right? I got an important question for Sandy.
Yes.
And I know you guys want the answer to this question, so I'm just going to start with it. It's the hottest question, therefore it deserves the front most pressing place in our episode.
What is it?
How will the election affect?
God,
How will the election affect real estate?
Dynamite. Absolutely dynamite. Great question. I got 4 responses for you. I want to keep it succinct, but I do want, because we're going to talk on a national level, then we're going to circle back with the local.
Yep.
Okay?
Yep.
Why will the elections, hear me on this one, why will the elections not affect the real estate market locally?
That's such a good term.
4 reasons. Let me go through them real quick. Brian, if you have anything, jump in, okay? Number 1 is that millennials are still buying.
Yeah.
Millennials are still buying. Right now, the millennials are in an age where they are tired of renting. It is time to buy. Millennials are still renting. Millennials are, and there's a bulk of them right now in that age, I think of like 28 to like 35 that are buying. So right now, if you're a millennial, on the whole, this is a nationwide, people are still buying. So that's not going to impact the amount of buyers in the market, number 1. Number 2, housing continues to appreciate. You look at any sort of urban center, the Triangle is no exception. We are seeing year over year appreciation in the housing market that most likely beats out the money market.
Yeah. I was about to say, we're at 8% this past year.
That is unbelievable, 8%.
Yeah.
You can't, I mean,
it's hard to compete with.
Unless you're in some sort of hedge fund that I don't have access to, you're not going to beat that with your average stocks and bonds. Okay, number 3 is the fact that interest rates are still historically low. The Fed has said that because the economy at large is weak, the thing that it's pegged to, we are looking into 2021 solidly, still a 3% approximately. Again, it's kind of a top tier with your with ratio of your help me with this. Your top tier.
Debt to income.
Your rating based off your
credit score.
Credit score.
Hey, there we go.
I just lost it. That's going to be a really important thing right there. So because of that, the interest rates long term are going to stay low, and so we just got to keep that in mind. And the 4th, at the moment, has escaped my mind, and I cannot tell you
it's all right.
why I think that, but. Those are the main. Let's say those are the main 3 things right there. Millennials are still buying. Mortgage rates are still historically gonna stay low, even through 2021. We're seeing that, and housing rates are appreciating. So these are reasons why no matter who's in office, it's not going to impact the trajectory even into 2021. This is the last one actually. Sorry, it just dawned on me.
Come on.
Number 4 is that the year following a presidential election tends to be the strongest
of a
4-year cycle.
Boom.
Now, the November of the election, slowest. But the year following, that means we're in a 4-year, that means following into this year, we will see historically it's going to be one of the stronger years, which
Yeah.
I think will prove the point which you're going to bring home in a second. So that's on a national level. 4 things. You heard them: interest rates. The millennials are still buying. Historically low interest rates, and just historically what we're seeing over the year: presidential election +1, dynamite. Also, what are we seeing here? Guys,
locally. Bring it local.
Locally, if you're in the Triangle, specifically Raleigh, you know that by a landslide, the Raleigh Affordable Bond passed, which was $80 million going towards affordable housing in the Triangle, passed by a landslide. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you right now, this market will continue to be hot. We're telling you, we've been saying it all year, but now we have not only past elections, things are still in a place where things are still hot, and even the elections themselves show that things are appreciating so much so that we do care about affordable housing, and we want people to be able to afford to live in the Triangle. But this is an amazing market, and I think, Bryant, as you're going to share here right now, what else do we have to lean on just to prove how hot it's going to be moving into 2021?
I mean, people are investing their money here. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but people are investing their money here. So builders, investors,
that's right,
hedge funds, they're investing their money here in the billions. I'm talking billions. So that's really, really huge for us. Permitting is through the roof. New construction permitting. I've talked about this before. But we are going to be leading this market come next year. That is the projection right now. Projections right now are saying that the Raleigh market will lead the nation in new construction permitting. That's insane. The kind of the backup to that, however, I'll kind of back out and see the greater perspective of the Triangle and even beyond. New construction is blowing up outside of the Triangle. And so, I mean, people are moving to Winston-Salem.
That's right. Greensboro.
They're moving to Greensboro.
The Triad is hot.
The Triad is so hot. Charlotte. The number one in new construction growth right now is Burlington.
Wow.
Which, I mean, when you hear that, you're like, well, what's in Burlington? Like, why? I mean, but if you think about where it's positioned between Greensboro and the Triangle and Raleigh, like, it is a little sweet spot. So
Elon's there. Textiles are still there. And it's right off 40.
Manufacturing.
And 85 isn't too far from there. So that it does make sense.
Downtown is adorable. It's right outside of Mebane and Hillsborough.
And Brian, to your point, the facts that we're seeing time and time again is there is the amount of investment that's coming into new construction and new subdivisions in the Triangle is gangbusters. Whether it be by Crabtree, whether it be out in Clayton, Fuquay. I mean, literally all parts of the Triangle, kind of that northwest Wake County quadrant over by the American Tobacco Trail into Apex into parts of Cary. We're just seeing large swaths of land being developed so they can put in new construction. And your numbers would prove that.
It's through the roof. I mean, permitting is just, it's never been higher since 2007.
Wow.
So that just says enough right there. Now, has it actually, here's the problem. Has it actually, materialized itself into brick and mortar yet? No. That's the problem.
Right.
The problem is we don't have inventory.
We
desperately need it. So the actual brick and mortar being built right now is too low. Will it catch up? There are some economists that stipulate that it can't. Like it will not. It cannot.
Right.
So, anyways, we definitely have.
That's right.
We definitely have more need. We have more need than we have supply, and therefore we see the pain that we're seeing. Sandy, you're gonna show some property this weekend. You're gonna show some of my.
That's right. Yeah, you got some listings coming up, and I know that it's under 200 in a good area, and you are seeing gangbusters on the open house listings, showings rather. Which goes to show people are still looking very much. And this is the week of the election. Okay, so election. Let's just be honest. Let's just name it right now, fam. The election has not changed the fact that this is a hot market to be in.
Boom.
And we need more houses.
Can I put an insider number on that?
Let me hear it.
We've had one listing.
There we go.
Under 200,000.
Okay.
Over 40 showings in 2 days. What does that actually mean?
I don't know, but it's blowing my freaking mind.
40 buyers who are actively in the market right now.
Okay, and then let me just for the folks at home, let me tell you what that means. That means that let's just say that there's our 40 buyers who might put an offer in. That means 39 after this weekend are still going to be
still looking for a house.
Yeah,
that's exactly
right. That's the problem.
So we just don't have the inventory.
Is that we're still an inventory issue. So it's an exciting time because November tends to, as we talked about, be a slower month because of the elections and just this is again historically speaking. I don't think we're seeing that again because. Supply chain's an issue. New construction's not getting up and running quick enough. I think we'll see it at the start and probably spring of 2021.
I hope so.
Because we need it.
We desperately need it.
But until then, fam, you're gonna be hopping into a hot market. But interest rates are low, so be ready to play ball.
That's right. And if you're a seller, if you own a home,
gosh, yeah.
I mean, if you have.
That's something else right there.
Oh gosh,
Brian,
if you are at all worried on either side of the argument of who's going to get elected in the next coming days, weeks, months, who knows? I tell you what, there is no better time than to be selling right now. Then, if you are at all uncertain about what's coming, now is the time to sell.
Couldn't agree more.
So,
guys, that's a lot of information. But feel free to reach out. We would love to talk more. But I know Bryant's got homes to show. I'm excited about what's in store for the rest of this weekend.
It's going to be a full weekend.
And until then, thank y'all for joining us
on
your two favorite realtors on the internet. Our jingle's coming at some point. I don't know when. At some point, it will be here.
Guys, thanks so much for tuning in.
Yeah, y'all have a good weekend.
We will see y'all soon.
Appreciate it.